These are the supplies that you'll need for the project. I'm using a 10-inch metal zipper, some top stitching thread. I'm going to be doing a combination of hand sewing and machine sewing, but you could certainly do the whole project by hand. Some clips to hold your fabric together, a sewing needle and some pins, snips to cut your thread, a water-soluble marker, a ruler, and the fabric you'll need 4 pieces, 2 outer pieces, and then 2 lining pieces, as well as a small piece of fabric to sew at the end of your zipper. The fabric is 9 inches wide and 9.5 inches tall, and that's the same dimensions for the lining. This fabric that I've chosen, it's got 2 different colors. So this one side's a bit darker and then the back side is a little bit lighter. And I was having a really hard time deciding which side I want. I think I'm going to go with the lighter side. What you're going to do now is you're going to place your fabric with the good sides facing each other. And this is the 9-inch dimension, and then this is the 9.5-inch dimension. What you're going to do now is you're going to sew along the 3 sides here, leaving the 9-inch side open, and this would be like considered your top. And when you do start to sew, you want to leave a little bit of an unsewn gap. I would say about 1.25 inches, 1.5 inches, and you're going to do a 3/8 of an inch seam allowance around these 3 sides. And once you've sewn the 3 sides on each panel, you're going to turn it good sides out and then give it a good pressing. Here's the piece with the 3 sides sewn. And then you could see that I left about 1.5 inches gap at the top that's unsewn. What you're going to do now is you're going to snip the corners here and then turn it good sides out. And you want to just push the corners out. Okay, and what I'm going to do now is I'm going to press this so that the edges are nice and flat. I've turned them good sides out and I gave them a press. What I'm going to do now is create the lines for the interior pocket. What you want to do is take your ruler and place it about 1 inch, maybe I'll do 1.25 inches, and then down 4 inches. So I'm going to take my water-soluble pen and mark that. And do the same thing on the other side. And then what you're going to do is draw the 4 inches. I'm not sure if you can see that, but it's right along here. And I forgot to mention, I am also drawing this on the sewn edge, not the open side. And then what you're going to do is place the good sides together like this, and then pin this in place. And then what I'm going to do is stitch all along here. Here's the interior pocket all sewn. The next step now is to add the zipper. The other side of the pouch comes up like this on both sides. And so the next step now is to add the zipper. And this is what it looks like on the side. And then we're going to sew this, and that's the last step. What you want to do is sew down this part of the zipper. So if I flip it over, you want it to kind of be on a slight angle like this, because then this part here will get sewn into the seam allowance. What you're going to do now is place the zipper just on the front part, and you want it with the pole facing down. And then you're going to just clip this in place. And then you're going to, you can either stitch this by hand, and I would give yourself about a seam allowance about halfway on the zipper here, and you're going to just sew it just to the top layer here, and then I'll show you how to deal with the lining in a second. I've stitched along the front part of the pouch, so I'm going to flip this over and then just straighten this out. So this is what it looks like on the other side. And then I'm going to fold the lining around like this, and then I'm going to pin this in place, and then stitch this part of the lining down. And if you want to, you could press this to give it a little bit more of an edge. So if you're doing this by machine, you can just take this to your machine and then just stitch along the edge here. But I'm going to stitch this part here by hand. I'll show you in 1 second. I'm just going to finish pinning this. I'm going to tuck all the pieces inside like this, and then I'm going to stitch this edge together. I'm not going to worry about this opening. When I do the sides, I'm going to close that up. So I just want to make sure this is in there good, like that. And then I'm going to just do like a blind stitch. Here's the zipper sewn into the pouch. I wanted to show you what it looks like. And then the edges here, I'm going to sew that closed, so I'm not going to worry about that. Now I'm going to go and do the other side. So I'm going to open it up like this and kind of flip it almost like inside out. That way I could sew this onto the edge there. So it looks kind of like this. Finished sewing the zipper on both sides. Now what I'm going to do is turn it so that it's good sides facing out. The last step is to sew the sides here. I think I'm going to do it by hand, but you can definitely sew this by machine. So I'm going to do that next. I'm using a ladder stitch to close the edge. And then I just find this is just, I don't know, a cleaner finish. I mean, you could definitely do a top stitch with a sewing machine. But I just like how it kind of closes it up. I try to keep my stitches relatively small. I finished stitching the sides. The last thing is to add the cover for the zipper pull. So I stitched it along the edge here, and then I'm going to fold this over, fold the sides, and then fold this part, and then bring it all up like this. I'll make it a little bit neater before I stitch it, but that's essentially it. And then I'm gonna stitch that on by hand. You could do it by machine too. I'm really happy with how the pouch turned out. One of the design features that I like is how the zipper goes a little bit beyond the pouch, so when you open it up, it gives you a little bit kind of more room to open it, because if the zipper ended right there, it wouldn't open out as much. And you can use this as a little purse, or you can use it for your tools. or as like a little project bag. Put some of your threads in there. You can see it's got lots of room, so I'm not even filling that out all the way. Then it zips up really nicely. I hope you enjoyed the tutorial. Thank you so much for watching. Bye for now.